Hey everyone, thanks for watching tonight or this after. I don't know when you're gonna watch this, but thanks for watching. And I want to kind of give an update video of what's been going on. I was supposed to go camping this weekend or this past weekend, and that didn't happen. My oldest son told me that he was coming down to go to a friend's wedding, and so of course when your kids are coming, you change your plans. And so I had to cancel the camping trip. So that was disappointing. But I've scheduled to go camping this weekend. It's going to be very hot. So, but that's all right. You know, that's what it's all about, is learning how to deal with the temperatures and everything. So we'll see what happens. Um, and then I wanted to kind of fill you in on a little story that happened to me yesterday. And I did not take any pictures, I didn't do any videos, and nothing. And I really wish I had, because I think about it now and I think it had to look very funny. But I was leaving the church parking lot, and I'm in my van, and I hit the curve. And I kind of heard that it hit the rim of it. It was a pretty hard hit. I'm not really sure how it happened, but it's not like I just rolled over it. I don't know. But anyway, um, and I'm thinking, I hope it doesn't go flat. So we're driving down the road, and of course, I can tell it is going flat. And so um, I pull into this parking lot. It's just an empty parking lot between a church and a bank, I think. And I get out, and sure enough, the tire is flat as pancake. And of course, I'm in church clothes. My daughter's with me. She's in church clothes, not tire changing clothes. But I have roadside assistance. So I'm like, okay, that's no problem. So I get that started, and there's a Toots restaurant right there. We walk over there, we go and eat, we come back. Now, here's the thing, I'm in my van, and I don't know if you know, but my van has the floor, the plywood floor, the foam, my bed, the shelf in the back, and I had a metal file cabinet that I was going to use as drawers, and I hadn't shown that to y'all yet. But anyway, I had all this stuff in the van. The spare tire, is underneath the floor between the driver and passenger seat. So everything has to come out of the van. Okay, well, we're still waiting on the roadside assistance, so no problem. And my daughter's there to help. So she helps me get everything out. And it really wasn't too bad, except for the filing cabinet. The filing cabinet was kind of heavy. And since she was there to help me, that was okay. But I'm thinking, if this happens if I'm by myself, that's not going to be good if I can't lift everything out of the van myself. So we get it all out, and a lady drives by, and she sees us pulling the bed out, and she makes some comment. I'm not really sure what the comment was, but it was like, woohoo, that's great, I can't wait to do that myself type of comment. And so a lot of people drove by in and out. We had one person stop and say, do you need me to help you change the tire? And I said, no, I've called my roadside assistance. All right, so I think we waited for probably 2 hours, and I finally got the little jack out. I didn't want to use the little jack because I just don't trust it. It's not very supportive. I don't know why they put these little jacks in there. Um, but I thought, well, I'm just going to try and do this myself. So I get the jack set up, and I start lifting the van. And sure enough, then he shows up. Thank goodness he did, because had I lifted it and had I gotten the bolts off, which I don't even know if my hands would have been able to do it with my arthritis, the spare was flat. So anyway, the guy who came, he pumped up the air, or he put air into the spare tire and put it. I don't think he was there more than 4 minutes. Um, but I wish I had taken pictures. I don't know why I didn't, because there I am, sitting in a big parking lot with the back, I had the back of the van open, and it provided some shade, and I'm sitting on the bed, and actually it was quite comfortable. The bed was quite comfortable. My daughter was sitting on the end of the van so she could be in the shade. And I'm sure it looked crazy, but really it wasn't too bad. The temperature was in the mid 80s, so it could have been in the 90s. We could have been on the side of the road with all that stuff on the side of the road. And so I did have a flat tire, and I had my roadside assistance, though it did take a few hours. They came and put the spare on. And so this morning I just told my job I'm going to be late, and I went to Discount Tires because I really like them. The city that I'm in, they've always treated me very well, and they guarantee the tires. So I went and got a tire, and I think everybody else was needing to get tires worked on this morning. Oh goodness, it was so busy. But I just wanted to share what's been going on. Life is full of disappointments, little trials, and stuff. My son had just told me Friday that he's going through some bad things in his life. And so, as a mom, that makes me feel very sad. I don't want him hurt. And yeah, that was really disappointing. But I was so excited to see him because I hadn't seen him since, I think, last Christmas. So I got to spend a few hours with him, not very long, because he was gone to a wedding, and then he headed right back home. So anyway, even though I missed my camping trip, I was so grateful to see him. And so this weekend I made some reservations, and it's just going to be me and my little Yorkie going camping. And I will take videos and pictures and keep you all updated on what we do, how hot it is, and how I try to stay cool. I made some sleeves to go over my windows with mosquito netting. I did that Sunday, or did I do that Saturday? I did that Saturday because Sunday I was sitting in a parking lot waiting to get my tire changed. But one side came out better than the other side, but you know what? I didn't have a pattern. I was just winging it, really. And so I will see how those mosquito screens work, because I want to be able to open the windows a little bit. And then I have my 2 fans, and that's what I'll be using. I don't have electricity at the campsite, so everything will have to be powered by the batteries that I bring. One fan I know will probably last on the D batteries the whole weekend. The one fan I have that's actually a stronger fan that runs off of the Ryobi batteries, I ordered a new one. Hopefully I'll get that before I leave Friday. And I've got 3 of those, so I'll just charge them all and see what happens. I have a small power charger I'm going to carry with me to charge my phone up. And I may take a DVD player, because I'm thinking right now at night, what will I be doing? If I have a campfire, I'll be sitting by the campfire. But then when I go to bed, I'll be sitting in the van. So I may want to watch a movie or something. I have enough mosquito netting that I can open the back of the van and kind of clamp it around. And I may do that during the day or in the evening, especially before I get in, to kind of air the van out and get the cool air of the evening into the van. So when I close it all up, it won't be like I'm getting into the oven from being shut all day. So anyway, I will keep you all posted. Just wanted to share this story of my flat tire. And then I did realize that I'm not going to use the filing cabinet. It's just too hot, too heavy. It's too heavy for me to lift by myself. I had some drawers in my closet that I use for craft things, and so I'm using that, and I will show you what that looks like, and I'll show you everything that I pack and how it's packed up, and just the whole trip. I'll put it on video and share. So find somebody to be kind to. We all have our stories. We're all going through trials, whether it's a flat tire or a divorce or a death in the families. People are going through stuff all the time. So if you can encourage somebody, please do. I guarantee you will find joy through your encouragement to others. God bless y'all.